Furryism is a disease, but today I'm going to face my fears by infecting the entire world with furryism in Plague Inc. Evolved. Here we are, I've created a bacterial disease called furryism, and I will not rest until I have successfully infected and killed the entire world with furryism, okay? We're gonna start furryism and where I believe it's most prominent. I could be completely wrong, but I just like making fun of my fellow Americans. We're gonna start in the US, which is a very terrible idea if you want to have a successful game of Plague Inc., because America is wealthy, which means they are going to very quickly come up with antibiotics to defend against the disease. But we're gonna do it anyway. It's perfectly fine. We got this. Alright, let's start by just speeding this up and seeing how many DNA points we can get. If our disease is going to survive, we really have to start getting upgrades that are going to help us out. America is rich and urban, so we can go into the disease page and go to transmission and choose the one that is going to be best for urban environments. And that is going to be rats, so we're going to get rodent infection. And then we also have to get air travel quickly, because America has airports and we want to transport the disease across continents using the airports. The next thing we need to do is get an upgrade called drug resistance. It's just going to make it so that our disease can more easily infect wealthy countries that, you know, create a lot of drugs. There's only 18 people infected. Okay, every time it randomly upgrades a symptom, we have to immediately get rid of it, because that will let people know that we have a disease. And I don't want them to know they're diseased until I'm ready to give them the symptoms all at the same time. So we infect as many people as possible, and then we just rapid fire down the symptoms to kill them all. Because if they start dying before we've infected everyone, then all the infected people die, and we lose the game by eradicating our own disease. So let's be careful with that. I'm starting to think that picking America wasn't the best choice. I kind of just picked it for the memes. I usually start in a less developed country to make it easier to infect them. But it's fine. I think we can still win like this. Okay, nausea has just been evolved, so let's get rid of nausea. We don't want anyone to know they're sick. Let the world be blissfully unaware that furryism is a disease, just like in real life. I think the next thing we're going to go for is water. Oh. Furryism has gotten overseas. They've infected Germany. Furryism is infecting more countries. Furryism has infected 2 million people. Okay, water transmission is going to cost 12, so just give it a second to get the DNA, and then we'll get that. There we go. We're starting off very slow, but we're getting somewhere. Holy crap. Let's zoom in for a second. Take a quick break. Look at all the furries in America. Holy crap, that is scary. Up. We have a symptom, cysts. Let's get rid of it. They mustn't know that they are sick. Oh my gosh. Look how red America is compared to everywhere else. Holy crap. Okay. It's ending up in other countries all around the world, so we really need to get as many of the different transmission types as possible. Especially blood. That's going to be good for poor nations. And cold resistance, because cold countries are the hardest ones to infect in this game, I swear. I don't know if that's scientifically accurate, but in this game, cold countries are so hard to infect in the late game. So we have to start working on them now. Oh my gosh, look how fast China just went. Oh, we have a lot of DNA points now. Let's grab that, perfect. Let's also get bacterial resistance. Okay, I think we can start thinking about symptoms at this stage in the game. Some symptoms simply increase infectivity without any lethality, which means no one will die. So if I evolve coughing, and then I evolve nausea, people might simply think that they just have like a basic sickness. So we increase infectivity without having to worry about anyone dying, and hopefully no one will start working on a cure. New minor disease spreading. Okay, people immediately found out about furryism. They're working on the cure already. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have to lock in. More infectious than the common cold. 2 billion people are furries. 2 billion furries. Okay. Let's see. It looks like we're struggling in the southern hemisphere, so we're gonna get heat resistance. We're also going to activate genetic hardening because we know they're about to start working on the cure. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's get cold resistance too, because Canada and Greenland are struggling. And what other countries need help? Need help with their furries. Rural countries need our help. All right, from now on, we're just gonna focus on symptoms. We got this. 6 billion infected. Nobody's dead yet, though. Our plan is going swimmingly. Okay, 8% of the cure is done already, though, so that's kind of rough. Let's evolve some of these infectious traits. There we go. Let's get bacterial resistance. I'm just waiting for the message that I've infected the whole world. Okay. There's no healthy people left. Okay, so we're going to involve the dangerous symptoms. We're going to devolve a bunch of the ones that we don't need anymore. Since everyone's infected, we don't need any of our transmission or any of our symptoms. We also don't need this resistance. We don't need this cold. We don't need heat resistance. We do need the other stuff down there. Let's get total organ failure, and then let's save up for coma. If everyone's in a coma, they can't create a cure. So that's the goal. Once we start rapidly killing people, we're going to gain a lot of DNA points. That is a creepy child. Oh my gosh. The cure is increasing very fast. We need to get coma quickly. How much does coma cost? 32. Kill faster. Kill faster. Kill faster. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, wait. Genetic hardening first? Or, no. Let's do coma. YOLO. Everyone die. Everyone die. Yes, that set it back. That set the cure back. By putting everyone in a coma. Let's go. Okay, okay. Genetic hardening. Perfect. That brought the cure down again. Let's go. Everyone's almost dead. Only 1 billion people left. Let's grab paralysis. And let's get inflammation. And I think we win. There's only 300,000 people left. Or 300 million. 20 million? Alright, too easy. Too easy. Furryism has killed the entire world. Nausea symptom mutated. There's only 7 million people left in the whole world. But nah, let's give them nausea. We don't want any chance of them rebuilding the world. This is what happens if everyone descends to furryism. That went really well. Somehow that was my first time winning since I've installed Plague Inc. on my computer. I used to play the game back in the day, but this is my first win since I just got back into it. And it was by starting furryism in the United States. So, this game... Victory! Furryism has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. Something cool about this game is that there actually is custom scenarios. So I kind of want to see if there's a furry-themed scenario here. Oh no, I found one. There's a disease scenario with Nick Wilde from Zootopia as the picture. And it's called Furry Uprising. As the furry fandom continues to grow and develop, an underground scientific fanatic has accidentally leaked a prototype of a new virus. I unlocked a new gene from winning the game we just did. Where is it? Parasite. Increases chance of plague spreading by land. Alright, we'll take that. Now let's play Furry Uprising on normal mode. And this time we're going to call this one Hunting Season. Yif, yif, yif. To all my furry fans out there, no offense intended, I love you all. You're being a little too nice. The furries shall rise. Your plague begins in the USA, home of the world's largest furry convention. Oh, so I was right. I was accurate with my previous play. Alright, let's take a look at what we have here before we do anything, so we can get a general idea of what's going on. Furry lovin'. An explosion of furry lovingness erupts, infecting many new countries. Oh god. How much does that one cost? Adaptability. Virus adapts to not only transform, but also to transfer between them. Increases infectivity. Then we got air, blood, and insect like normal. Cognitive shuffle. The virus has a minor presence in the CNS, causing mild bouts of daydreaming, but otherwise not severe. Is the goal still to kill, or do we win by infecting everyone? I don't know what the win condition of this particular scenario is. So the instructions said to pick one path, either the purple or the red. It seems like purple are the people who agree with the furryism, and since I named my Furry Uprising Hunting Season, I think it makes more sense to go with the red. So that's what we're gonna do. I probably shouldn't have given them a symptom right away. I kind of wasn't thinking about it. Okay, let's not do that. Let's start with zoonotic adaptability. Alright, what's next? Primates, canines, and birds. Okay, we're infecting pretty fast. We got like 5 people. Oh, I was gonna say 5 people infected per day, but it's going up rapidly. Alright, so we started in the US, so we should probably get drug resistance. To remind you guys, drug resistance is good against wealthy countries, so if we're starting in the US, that's the first thing we gotta prioritize. We also gotta prioritize transmissions that target urban countries. Friendliness symptom mutated. Let's get rid of friendliness. We don't want to be friendly. Okay, which of these is going to be good against urban countries? I don't see any good options here. Oh, canines. Alright, let's infect people through canines. We're moving up north pretty early, so I should probably get cold resistance now. Oh my gosh, the severity goes up a lot if I get the next one. New minor disease spreading. Alright, people already know about us. This is bad. This is not what I wanted. Alright, so we need to get air transmission. We have no way to get it overseas. I think that's what this ability is for. Instead of using water transmission to get it overseas to countries that have no airports, we have to use this to explode furriness across the world. That's so weird. Alright, we're gonna save up for the furry explosion thing. Actually, we should probably... Oh, what is this? Hatred. Depletion of dopamine in the host leads to severe intolerance of others. Violent acts can be fatal. Okay, so we need to be careful. If that activates, we have to devolve it immediately. We're not ready to kill right now. So our disease is kind of struggling in the south, so we should probably get heat resistance, but we should also just get a broader set of transmissions here. So this one's going to be 12, this one's going to be 11, so let's try to save up some DNA so we can get those things. Alright, we have a lot of DNA points, let's evolve those. Minor coding differences allow virus to transmit via primates, and bird becomes susceptible to infection. Let's grab that. Okay, and then the next thing we have to focus on is probably... I actually don't know. Probably cure. The cure is slowly and steadily happening. But I also said we need to use the furry explosion to get it overseas. What was that? Virus uses dopamine receptors in the brain to depict what gives them pleasure, ultimately deciding which furry they will become. I'm gonna devolve that out of principle. Actually, let's devolve friendship, too. No one needs furry friendship. Okay. Oh, look at that! I used the furry explosion. That's so funny. Okay. So, let's do more that can help with the hot climates. And then, we're also gonna need more cold resistance. Oh no, hatred. People are starting to die. 100,000 people have been killed by the furry hatred uprising. Okay, Russia is very rapidly getting infected. I think we're doing a good job in the infection front, so I guess adding symptoms is okay. So what I'm going to do for now is just get our first bit of genetic hardening. Alright, this country is struggling to get infected. What does it need? It's a hot climate, and it's rural, and it's poor. Okay, so we can grab that. And I think that's the best we can do for now. Let's just see how it infects naturally. Greenland is not being infected very fast, and that kind of worries me. We can't get any more cold symptoms for it. Oh, look at this one. This one has a lot of infectivity increase. Let's grab that. Alright. Oh my gosh, it worked! Greenland is going crazy. Okay, we need to get genetic reshuffle. Oh, it got rid of a lot of the cure stuff. Okay, almost everyone's infected. Let's just start killing them. Let's just start killing them. Dead, dead. Okay, okay. Die, die, die. The last slither of the world isn't getting infected. It's Greenland? Greenland's the last place with people to infect. Oh, there's no healthy people left. There's no healthy people left. Time to kill them. We have all the symptoms. Look how fast they're dying. Oh my goodness. Madagascar is an anarchy. Mental mirroring symptom is mutated. Oh my gosh, look how fast. Hundreds of millions per day. Is there any other symptoms we can do just for fun? Scale growth. Fur growth. Oh, these are genetic furries. These aren't even like wearing suits type of furries. Like, we're actually giving them symptoms that turn them into animals. Well, a good thing they're all dying. 6 billion dead. We did even better this time. The cure didn't even get to 50%. When it comes to killing furries, I just excel for some reason. Don't quote that. These symptoms are very mixed match. You got fur growth, but then you got wing growth and feather growth. So you have fur, but you also have feathers and hollow bones at the same time. It's like the furries can't even pick one. That's also really realistic. Notice the peace and quiet, chat? I'm a horrible person. Hunting season eradicates all humans. Perfect. Hunting season, just one furry uprising. Too easy. Alright, that was Plague Inc. Evolved. If you guys want to see more of that, hit the like button. I plan on playing different games as well. I also do Wordle and puzzle games in shorts. So if any of that interests you, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.